Oh, hey, my doers. What's this on my forehead? Something's still on my forehead. Piece of lint or something. Hey, my doers. How you doing? I got lint on my sleeve. What's that? No. Dang, everything shows up on the camera, right? How you guys doing this late night? I went shopping earlier, which I probably shouldn't have. I just got a few things. And I splurged a little on my junk. Junk I should not have been eating. But it's been a very stressful day. With no relief. Stressful 2 days with no relief. I was driving. This is Kansas. I was driving on, I can't even think of the name of the highway. 470, 425? I don't remember. But I remember the wind. Oh my goodness. I thought I was Dorothy and the tornado was going to sweep me up and take me in the truck away. The tractor and the trailer. I was like, how are they? But you know what? I think the other trucks were full or they had something in them. But I did see a couple of trucks almost go off the road. The wind was so strong. And I was told by my last trainer that if the winds are very strong, to drive slower. And I was driving like, and like, I was holding onto the steering wheel and it just felt like my whole truck was going to just fly off the road. It slid sideways. I turned to the left, my truck went to the right. That was scary. And then I would constantly check my mirrors a little bit more than is as required. I was just every 4 to 6 seconds or 8 to 6, I don't know, 12. I forgot. You know, guys. Well, I do it more than anybody. And my eyes like this, you know, and doing that also helps keep you awake. Even though I wasn't sleepy. But I'm just saying, keep your eyes moving, you know. And I keep my eyes moving. And I was just like, wow, look at my trailer. Oh, sorry. My trailer was just, it was like, this is my trailer and behind me, and it was just whoop, 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 whoop. The wind was blowing my trailer almost over. I was like, I've seen all those videos on YouTube where those trailers, they're driving and their trailer just fly over. And I was like, God, I don't want that to be me. And I've seen a trailer just fly over. You know, of course, the tractor was attached to it. And they were just sitting there. They were just sitting there. And it just blew their whole truck over. Oh, my goodness, that was so scary for me. And I had to drive a long stretch. And on the opposite side of the expressway. Oh, sorry. Oh, what I'm sleepy. On the opposite side, people were actually driving slow. Some drivers even had their hazards on. A lot of them, I'm quite sure, had lows. They were all probably going to Walmart DC. And they had, some of them had their flashers on. And I made sure I turned mine on too. You know, I got up to 65 maybe a few miles. But I mostly stayed at 55 and lower. Because my truck just seemed, it was empty. I had my freezer on. So I guess the cold air didn't help any, you know, on the inside of my truck. And going against the wind, cold air and wind, hot wind, because it was kind of warm. And I don't know. My truck seemed to be moving a little bit more than others. I saw one truck in front of me, the wind hit it, and the whole back of his truck just slid over into the curb on the you know, I'm so sleepy. Why am I doing a video sleepy? But onto the shoulder. It slid onto the shoulder. I'm like, oh my goodness. He was just driving fast. He didn't care. Didn't scare him, but all the skid marks. I mean, all the tire marks. Not skid marks. I mean, tire marks. There were tire marks like everywhere, but they were truck tire marks, okay? And you can see where one truck went off the road, hit the fence, came back, drove down through the grass, and then came back up on the expressway. I was like, I don't want to be that truck. And then over to the side, there was a lot of drop-off places. So windy here in Kansas. And I'm sitting here in the lot, and my truck is just dancing. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to go away in a tornado. I don't want to. That is one reason I did not want to continue to live down south. But where we lived at, knock on wood, tornadoes never ever came. So really, if I was to go back and live at home in Arkansas, I would go and live where if I could, live on the same property that I grew up on. I'm hoping maybe they'll let me just stay over there. You know, if I can get them money to pay bills and stuff. So hopefully I can get to that point that I would just, like to visit more. But right now, trucking is what I chose to do, and hopefully one day I'll be able to make money doing this because I like it so much. I really do. I just got to get my time together. I think I'm going to invest in me a Rand McNally because they told me it helps you do trip planning. But then again, I shouldn't get something that's going to do all the trip planning for me, and I really need to learn how to do it better myself. It's really not really the trip planning. It's my procrastination and getting, and just moving, I need motivation. Lately, I haven't had motivation. I've been pushing myself for some, but I just haven't had the motivation. I need my muse. I had a muse once for a little while. It was wonderful. All my muse had to do was say hello, and my whole day would just be made. I could do anything, but that's okay. I'm okay, and just take me a little longer now, and I still can do just about anything. Just without my muse. It was nice having one though. Anybody out there want to be my muse and motivate me? Please comment below. And be careful out here in this wind. Don't let it blow your truck away. And like my trainer said, just slow down. You don't have to speed. If the 70 in your truck doesn't have a governor on it and you can do 70, don't go 70 in that wind, especially if you're empty. I don't care how super trucker you are. Be careful. Be careful, because that wind was pushing my tractor all the way into the shoulder, and I was turning to the left. The wind was pushing it to the right. Yes, wow. I've driven in wind before, but not like Kansas wind. Wow. I thought Chicago had some strong winds. I called my uncle, and he said it was rushing around 40 to 50 miles per hour. So that's like a 50-mile-an-hour truck. 40-something-mile-an-hour truck just running to the side of me every few minutes. Okay, guys. You have a wonderful night. Be careful driving in the wind. And I'm doing it. And I'm going to keep on doing it. Even without a muse. Yeah. And people say, what's a muse? It's someone that inspires you. It's someone that inspires you to do things that you wouldn't normally do but want to do. And you just carry those things out because you're so inspired by that person. because that person makes you so happy. It's like a little fairy. A muse really is like a little fairy that's like your little fairy godmother, or like a little fairy that runs around and makes sure that you're okay, and makes sure that you're happy, and makes sure that you're taken care of, and they inspire you to do more and more and more and carry out all your dreams. I miss my muse, but I'll be okay. Guys, be careful out here driving. I gotta be careful just sitting here, because like I said, my truck has been rocking, and I don't even have a trailer. I dropped my trailer off. I am bobtail, and I am wobbling back and forth. Okay, guys, good night. This has been my late night convo.